Hey Simi, do you love Netflix original rom-coms?
I think I love to hate them, but that's what makes it so much fun. The Kissing Booth, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and Tall Girl have to be my favorites. But I haven't gotten to see Tall Girl 2 yet.
Me either. Luckily, Ryan watched it and is here to give us his thoughts.
Take it away, Ryan.
What's up, Sneak Peekers? My name is Ryan Schwenner. Valentine's Day weekend has come and gone, and there were some crazy releases this weekend. I know a lot of people were anticipating Netflix's drop, the long-anticipated Tall Girl 2. Well, I had the chance to watch it, and I'm here to let you know what I thought. 2019's Tall Girl followed the 6-foot, 1.5-inch tall Jodie as she tried to ignore bullies and find love despite her height. She fell for a foreign exchange student, Stieg, who was living with Jodie's best friend, Dunkelman. Twists and turns later, and Jodie is betrayed by Stieg, got with her best friend, and accepted her height as not a flaw but a core part of who she is, and something to be proud of. The original Tall Girl isn't a film I particularly love. A lot of rom-coms follow similar story conventions, so its cookie-cutter plot wasn't hugely detrimental, but I never felt all that connected to any of the characters in the film. They always felt like caricatures instead of characters. And I have to say that Tall Girl 2, while occasionally cute, is a total misfire as well. The film takes some effort to humanize some of its cast, particularly its supporting characters, who get ample chances to shine. But the main chemistry between our love interest Jodie and Dunkelman still never really feels believable. The film spends a lot of time reminding us what happened in the original, but never really spends any time describing our main couple in much detail beyond broad, ubiquitously relatable strokes. They're a classic archetype of the girl and the guy she never really noticed like that before. But their chemistry is so lacking and the characterizations are so thin. So by the time our main relationship is questioned and another man enters Jodie's life, we feel compelled to ask, why should we care and why shouldn't she be with this new guy? That's not to say that Tall Girl 2 is a complete waste of time, though. Steve Zahn is an absolute treasure and provides a lot more laughs than I expected from this movie. And there are some lines that are so hilariously over the top that it can't be accidental. The film also does a lot to characterize Stieg, one of the main love interests from the last film. His character, predictable and uninteresting in the original, is actually much better here, one that I genuinely enjoyed and have some fun with. There's also an ABBA number here that is quite fun too. But ultimately, Tall Girl 2 is just a shallow film. It follows the same Netflix rom-com sequel formula, but loses out on the chemistry that made the best of the genre really wonderful. It's a visually uninteresting movie, besides certain moments where they use a dolly zoom or Fincher-esque mood lighting, but even those shots, while cool, feel out of place in a film that seems to want to look as rushed as possible. Overall, I know I'm not supposed to expect Citizen Kane from Tall Girl 2, but I also think giving Netflix the benefit of the doubt of saying, oh, it's just a silly little rom-com, is a disservice to the platform and to the genre. We know that Netflix can make a really great rom-com like To All the Boys I Loved Before, The Half of It, or Always Be My Maybe, so why do we keep settling for films of the caliber of the Kissing Booth series? Escapism doesn't have to equal lower quality. Of course, Tall Girl 2 isn't the worst movie in the world, mostly because everything about it seems so meticulously crafted to be as inoffensive and cliche as possible. If you want something to have on in the background, maybe throw it on. I enjoyed it more than the original film at least. But Tall Girl 2 pales in comparison to other rom-com fare, and I'm going to give the film 1 out of 5 stars. What did you think of Tall Girl 2? Let us know on social media at SneakPeekTV. Should there have been an even taller girl in the sequel? Personally, I thought so. It was kind of disappointing. Anyways, thanks so much, and now back to the hosts.
Thanks, Ryan.
After hearing his review, I don't know if I want to not watch it or watch it even more.
Same.